Hello everybody, this is Albert with Green Tea House. I hope you're doing well today. Today we're going to talk about why we're called Green Tea House. Now before we begin, I highly recommend you check out our back catalog of episodes, and I'll make sure to put some banners up here for that. Okay, so I live in Central Texas. I live in a town called New Braunfels, and some of you who are visiting this and watching this know this because you're from this town. Green Tea House, of course, is a local establishment. If we ever go brick and mortar, it will be in New Braunfels or Gruene, Texas. But I understand that given the algorithm of YouTube and some other factors, maybe you don't know that. So I live in New Braunfels, Texas, which is a town that is famous for having rivers run through it. There's a really famous water park called Schlitterbahn here, also tubing. When people in Texas think of tubing down a river, they think of New Braunfels. So it's between San Antonio and Austin on Interstate 35. Now, next to New Braunfels is an old town called Gruene, Texas. Yes, it's spelled Gruene. So this area of Texas was settled originally by Germans. So that's going to explain why we have double puns that are misspelled. So the town of Gruene, Texas today is kind of known as a place that people visit on the weekends looking for antiques or restaurants. There's a gristmill restaurant. There's a famous music hall over there. And Gruene, the way the town is spelled, is a corruption of the German word for green, Gruene. So that's where you get the green. And then Haus, if you know German, Haus in German is H-A-U-S. So Casey and I are implementing the double pun by calling it Green Tea House and for all intents and purposes, misspelling both green and house. Now, if you live in Central Texas, and in particular, if you live in New Braunfels, you see a lot of places do this. In Gruene, there's tons of establishments, antique stores and whatnot that are the green, fill in the blank, and it's spelled G-R-U-E-N-E. And same for house. You'll find tons of the Tapestry House, and it's spelled H-A-U-S. The Water House, H-A-U-S. And so forth. And so that's where we get the name. Yes, there's two puns in our name. So if you didn't know, if you're watching this and you're like in, I don't know, Augusta, Maine or Walla Walla, Washington, this is why it's called Green Tea House. Because aside from me liking green tea, it's just a pun. Guys, post in the comments, I'd like to hear from you. Until next time, take care. God bless.